In life, you gotta have fun, but there's also times you gotta be serious. And at times, it can seem too easy to get to an extreme where you're either only having fun with no inkling of seriousness, and on the other hand, where all you're doing is being serious and not having an inkling of fun. But all in all, I want to discuss a way to have a well-balanced mixture of being serious and having fun. I want to discuss a way to help you develop more of a fun perspective, not for certain situations themselves, but also all throughout your life. And that is to do your best to think of life as like a video game. You are the main character of the video game. You are player number one. And no, I am not saying to never take life seriously. There are situations that warrant that focus, absolutely. But what I'm saying in general, in serious and not serious situations, try to think of life as like a video game that you are playing every day. And I know that this might seem silly or even bizarre, but honestly, at least to me, it is a fun way to look at things. You start a new job, you start a new career, you get accepted into a program that you've been wanting to get accepted into. That's a level up. You make new connections with people. That's more people on your server. That's more gamer tags. And a specific video game that I like to think about when going through the ups and the downs in life, especially when trying to achieve a goal, is thinking about the Super Mario Bros. Video game. Super Mario Bros. Has been around for decades, and it is one of the most iconic video games ever, in my opinion. And there have been various versions of it that have been coming out and being released throughout the years. Right now, I'm playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder on my Nintendo Switch. But anyway, how you can think about Super Mario Bros. Pertaining to your real life, your daily life, is, you know, when you're going through a course and you either fall off the course entirely, or you step into a pit of lava, or you step on something and you have to restart the course all over again, or even the world all over again, depending on how many lives you have left, and whatever it might be, use that motivation that you have to beat that course, to beat that world in real life situations that seem like obstacles, that seem like they can be tough. Use that motivation in the Super Mario Bros. Game to get to Bowser's Castle in real life when you're trying to attain something and it might not be going the way that you want it to go, or you might not have achieved the desired success that you want yet. Keep going and keep trying again. As, again, silly and bizarre as this might sound, you can actually learn life lessons from the Super Mario Bros. Video game. You don't make it through the course, you restart, either at the beginning or a checkpoint. And you can look at checkpoints in real life as like improvement checkpoints. As you keep trying to attain your goal, you are getting better and better. You are acquiring the tools that you need to get to your desired destination. And if you keep working at your goal, but you do not get that desired success that you wanted to attain, because of all the work that you put in, you are still so far ahead of the starting line than you were when you first started. Because of the time and the persistence that you put in, you were in a much better position than you were previously. Also, power-ups. In the game, as you progress through the game, you unlock certain power-ups that you can use at any time. In real life, as you keep working towards your goal, your dream, your aspiration, you are developing tools and skills that you can use not only for that destination, but all throughout your life as well. Those are your power-ups. In the game, as you progress from world to world, it's going to get harder. The courses are going to get more challenging. However, that does not mean at all that they are impossible to beat. In life, as we go from childhood to adulthood, life gets more perplexed. But again, even though it's more challenging as we get older, it doesn't mean that it's impossible to navigate through. There are more ways to apply Super Mario Bros. Into real life, but the list is too long. So I hope that what I talked about today introduced a more fun perspective, a more fun lens to look at life through. And again, there are times where you do have to be serious, but there are also times to have fun. Thank you for tuning into this video and stay tuned for my next one.